going on. And now we've got Harry and Meghan coming to visit us. Thank you for that. The statement says that Harry and Meghan will be visiting Australia in mid-April to take part in a number of private business and philanthropic engagements. Louise, I don't know how many people are going to be, cheering about this, but what can you tell us?
Well, yes, they're meant to be here mid-April. That was Bronte Coy's story. Of course, our colleague at news.com broke that on the weekend. So the feeling is that Harry will come here and do some Invictus-style arrangements or meetings, veterans and defence. Meghan, of course, will do some media appearances, perhaps, maybe some podcast things. There's been some reference to Jackie O's best.
Hold on to your fascinators and check your bank balances, because the Duchess of Sussex is heading down under, and she is not coming for the Vegemite. We are talking about a luxury retreat so exclusive it makes a private audience at Buckingham Palace look like a busy day at the local post office. Meghan Markle is officially headlining a wellness getaway in Sydney, and the price tag is enough to make even a king blink twice. Is this a masterclass in manifestation or just the most expensive yoga session in human history? Today, we are diving into the glitz, the glamour, and the eye-watering costs of the Her Best Life retreat. Quick favor, if you are loving this royal breakdown, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers haven't yet. It is free, takes a second, and means the world to us. Thank you if you did. Now, back to the show.
Group, she may be involved with that. Women's leadership and empowerment events are Meghan's big thing, so I expect her to be in that space, and hopefully some charity work as well. But look, this is very much being stressed as not a royal tour, but we know these two love to do the quasi-royal tour. They were in Jordan literally 2 days before the Middle East was bombed, so they managed to escape unscathed, which is great. But they still have royal titles, so the optics very much are that they are part of the royal circle, I feel. But it's very important for us in Australia because we're part of the Commonwealth and Charles is our head of state. So if they are sort of thinking of a quasi-royal tour, they won't get the motorcade.
It's probably infused with diamonds. But let us be honest, no one is paying that kind of cash just for the beach view. The main event is the Duchess herself. Meghan is set to be the keynote speaker, and the topic? Manifestation. Yes, the woman who went from a legal drama on television to a literal palace is going to teach you how to conjure up your best life. It is like hiring a billionaire to teach you how to find a spare pound in your coat pocket. She has clearly mastered the art. If manifestation is about dreaming big, Meghan is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Speaking of heavyweights, let us talk about the schedule.
Well, they will get the motorcades, but there may be some crowds turning up, but it won't be the same as 2018 when they were fated, and let's face it, everyone, including us, was probably in love with them back then when they were newlyweds. But I think this trip now, it won't fly under the radar because they're far too controversial and at times toxic as well. So, look, are they celebrity advocates or are they unofficial royal envoys? I'm leaning more towards the latter. And that's good for them to let people think that they are still royal adjacent when clearly they're not.
Yeah, Meghan Markle, who knows what she'll have to say when she gets down here. Obviously, she likes telling everyone that she's a founder and who knows whether she'll bring out her
announced since that iconic 2018 royal tour. Back then, it was all about state dinners and diplomacy. This time, it is about Besties, the events company run by Jackie O. It is a pivot from your Royal Highness to your spiritual mentor. Entertainment reporter Peter Ford pointed out that securing Meghan was the easier booking compared to Prince Harry. Apparently, getting the Duke to fly across the world for a gala dinner is a much taller order. It seems Harry might be staying home with the dogs while Meghan takes over Sydney.
Calls or whatever she likes to
Well, she needs a new deal because Netflix have dumped her, haven't they? So she needs some other, product line or she needs another TV show.
Mid-April, just what Australians want is Meghan Markle promotion happening right here.
In-person conversation with the Duchess. It is an intimate setting, provided your definition of intimate includes 299 other people who also have a lot of disposable income. The exclusivity is the product here. You are not just buying a ticket, you are buying the right to say you were in the room when the Duchess of Sussex talked about her authentic life. It is the ultimate social currency in the world of luxury wellness. Critics are already sharpening their pens, wondering if a luxury retreat at these prices contradicts the everyday person image the Sussexes often project. But in the business of branding, this is a power move. It positions Meghan not as a former royal seeking a role, but as a global thought leader in the multi-billion-dollar wellness industry. She is moving from the palace to the podium, and the podium pays much better. Whether you find it inspiring or slightly absurd, you cannot deny the hustle. She is building a brand that stands on its own, independent of streaming giants or royal titles. As the countdown to April 17th begins, the InterContinental at Coogee Beach is preparing for a media circus that would rival a coronation. Security will be tighter than the security at a vault, and the manifestation vibes will be at an all-time high. Will the guests actually leave with their lives transformed, or just with a very expensive gift bag and a selfie from 20 rows back? Only time, and perhaps a few leaked Instagram stories, will tell. One thing is for certain, when Meghan Markle moves, the world watches, and usually, it pays for the privilege. Thank you for watching.